Good morning. Welcome to Winnipeg. Yeah, blue sky. Kind of blue sky, sort of a hazy sun out there. But at least it's not raining. 7.6 Celsius already. At least that's what it says. All right. We are ready for you-know-who will probably be by in about an hour. All right, got a lot of well wishes regarding the phone call that I got yesterday afternoon from my doctor. That was the doctor who did the surgery on me. Yeah, he didn't necessarily have good news. So may as well tell you. From what I understood, he said that the section of me that they took out, it had 24 lymph nodes in it, and of the 24, 2 of them showed cancer. He has referred me to what is called here in Manitoba, or Winnipeg, cancer care. So he said, I'm now going to be in the hands of the cancer care doctors. So, yeah, that's not exactly good news, is it? But hey, you know, he says, how are you feeling and stuff like that. I said, I feel fine. And I guess if I can keep feeling fine, that's sort of the main thing, right? So we'll see how it goes. I'll keep you posted. He used the word chemotherapy as a possibility. And we're just going to keep plugging along here. We're just going to keep enjoying the model table. And I'm just telling you because there's so many of you are wondering. So we'll try not to talk about that anymore. Yeah, I did get out on my bike yesterday. Got a little quick scoot in. Went through the Kildonan Park, and yeah, it was nice to get out. I think it's supposed to be nicer today, but I don't know. I'm noticing now when I'm looking out the windows, it seems to be sort of clouding over. We'll see what happens. Hey Google, what is the weather forecast for Winnipeg today?
In Winnipeg, it'll be partly cloudy, with a high of 14 and a low of 1. Currently it's 6 and mostly cloudy.
High of 14, that's all right. Yeah, that's okay. It's sure a lot better than the minus I was running around in occasionally. All right, we got that solved. I haven't seen the walkers yet, but on the other hand, as I've often said, I haven't looked either. So I'll give it a quick look. If I see them, I'll dub it in, or will have dubbed it in overhead, as per usual. Okay, what I'd like to do today is recompose. And remember, we're talking about that little tiny piece of railing that I showed yesterday that I'm not going to even bother trying to show it because it's so small. It has to go right there. Let's just recompose and put that on. I can't spray this part until that railing is on. Yeah, this part we don't really mount onto this module. Everything you see right here all goes together, and I think I'm probably going to paint most of it with the number 82. But let's just do our little railing here, and I don't know if I'll use the macro lens. Yeah, I'll probably have to use the macro lens. It's so darn small. Okay, let's get at her and have some fun here. Okay, I'd like to get this as close to the edge as I possibly can here. And then we're going to use a holder downer here. So that when I come in on it with a CA glue, the applicator doesn't knock it crooked. That's not quite right. I might have to find a different location for this. Maybe raise it up a little bit. Yeah, I'm just going to recompose here. Maybe I'll use the helping hands and grab hold of this thing and hold it up in the air. Okay, let's try this again now. Keeps wanting to roll off. No, that's not going to work. Maybe we have to be back here more. No, that's not going to work either. Oh, I wonder maybe if I was to turn it and come in from the other side. Okay, now how does that look? Let me check the monitor. I don't know. You know what? Maybe the holder downer is not going to work out. I think part of the problem is that this thing is not square. It's kind of, see if I can just bend it out just a little bit here. I need something that's going to very, very gently. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. If I could get the CA, use the extra thin CA, and yeah, okay. Now we'll put on the macro lens. Well, that was a little more than I'd wanted. Maybe get rid of some of it with Gabe's swab here. I don't want to glue the swab to the deck either. A little bit of curing agent here. Okay, I think after this piece is painted and everything sort of blends in together, it's the same color more or less, that excess CA glue is, we're not going to see that. Good morning. Good morning.
Funny when I'm out there walking just as fast as I can, which I can now without being out of breath. She gets in step beside me and matches me step for step and doesn't run ahead or back. It's like, okay, we're hunting. The pack is hunting. Keep together. Every now and then she stops to mark, to let some coyote know, you stay on the other side of this mark.
Okay.
How are you today?
I'm pretty good.
Good.
Yeah.
Dr. Sima, I have an appointment on the phone with him today. He wants, from what I hear, to do a PMR test on me. Now, I think that's a test for polymyalgia rheumatica, or most people call it fibromyalgia. I suppose I have a few symptoms. I have pain, bilateral pain in my shoulders. I think the test will be negative, but I might as well find out. There's no solution for it except corticosteroids, and I don't intend to take any corticosteroids. Thank you very much. Well, we'll see. And if it was the neurologist, and I'm sure it was the neurologist that suggested it, we'll check it out. It's just one more piece of knowledge, Good night's sleep?
Yeah, pretty good.
It was nice and sunny at 6 this morning.
Missy smells the goodies over there.
Hi, Dad. Are we breaking into those goodies this morning?
I gotta get that package back. I cut those big ones in half and I gotta get them back into the bike. See you later, Missy.
Thank you for your kindness.
Okay. We'll see you later.
It's not too late to give me a dog bone. Yes, it is, Missy.
It's too late.
She's eating better at home now.
Yeah.
You've stepped back a bit on her.
Yeah, did you notice that? She looks at me and she looked over there. She knows that there's...
She heard the word dog bone.
I guess so. Yeah, no, not today.
Missy House, Mommy?
No, look at this, look at this. Oh my goodness. Poor Missy. No, honey, you gotta eat your breakfast. Yeah, you gotta eat your breakfast.
What a mooch.
She just won't give it up. She says you're forgetting something. Come on, get out.
Missy House, Mommy, breakfast. All right. That was fun.
Bye, Missy.
Hump. Hump. See you later, Ron.
Yeah. Oh, poor Missy. She was just begging, wasn't she? Yeah. Missy the dog. Missy the dog. All right. Now, get ourselves recomposed here again. And I think it's time to put this together and do something about it. I've done an awful lot of talking about it, and one of the reasons is because, well, there's two reasons. First of all, I'm not that anxious into having to set up the spray booth. And the second reason is I'm not exactly sure what I want to do here. These platforms that have to be attached to the back, I think the best time to do that will be just before I spray, after I get this glued on. I think we're going to spray the whole thing, except for this part, of course, with the 82, and because most of it will be. And then later, if I decide to do something about the deck area and darken it, I can. Yeah. Once again, I'm just not 100% sure what I want to do here. Okay, I do not want to be getting my fingerprints all over the sides of this piece of superstructure here. Reason being is I just took these three pieces and rinsed them out in warm soapy water. And I think it's going to be safe to fasten the alligator clip like that, because this little area where the alligator clip is, I don't think there is any way we could possibly see that unless we used a series of dental mirrors. Okay, however, I paged ahead here to step 30, where we drop this module down onto the stern. And I was wondering if it is possible, or is this is going to be like this. Okay, it is possible that we are going to be able to see the back side of this when we are, let me zoom in a little bit here. Okay, when we are looking in at an angle like this towards the back, it is possible that we are going to be able to see the back of this. So this I will not paint the 82. I think I'll probably be painting that white, so that so we can see in there. At least, yeah, it looks like we can actually see in there. And this bulkhead here will be just right here. Okay, so that I am going to paint the deck the number 50, so it'll match up with this. Well, not this so much, but with the yeah. What color did we paint this? I can't remember. Maybe I better check, because I'm pretty sure we did paint this part. Okay, let's just keep going here. We're just not getting anywhere here again, are we? Okay, now the underside of this, there's no way we're going to see it. Yeah, this way I don't get fingerprints where I don't want them. Maybe I'm overdoing it, right? Yeah, I'm probably overdoing it. I could have probably pushed in here. That doesn't look square. Oh, it's square enough. There we go. Okay, we're wondering what color had I painted this piece right here? Well, if I peruse back, XF24 is what we painted it. This back here is the stern, and this section would be the bow. Okay, so it's yeah, so it's 24, not 50. Okay, I think we are just about ready to drag our spray booth over here and do something. Okay, folks, I am sitting in front of the computer right now doing the editing of everything that we've taken up until right now. And it is after 1 o'clock in the afternoon already. So I guess you know what's going to happen, right? Yep. Thanks for watching, everybody. And all being well, we'll see you tomorrow.